Alright guys, time for another collection update. Yeah, I wasn't exactly expecting to do one this soon, or expecting to do another one this soon, but yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, we got, I'm gonna show a tape, a CD, and then I got 5 records. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and show the tape first, just to kind of get this out of the way. I won't spend a whole lot of time talking about this because I showed the vinyl in my last update video. So yeah, I had this in my want list on Discogs for the longest time, and I had already ordered the vinyl, but then I saw that this popped up for a really good price, so I just went ahead and bought it because I like tapes. This is Elderwind, The Magic of Nature. So yeah, like I said, I've already talked about this album recently, so I'm not going to spend time talking about it. In case you missed the last update or you have no idea who this band is, it is epic atmospheric black metal in the style, or I guess I shouldn't say in the style, within the same, sound as other bands like Sojourner, Eldamar, Kaladin Brood, kind of like that. So yeah, I got the booklet here, folds out. This was released through Wolfspell Records. Yeah, limited to 500 hand-numbered copies. I believe I have 330. I couldn't really tell if that's supposed to be I'm pretty sure that's a 0 at the end, but I don't know. But yeah, then you got this really nice tape here. Nice cover. So like I said, this just popped up for a really good price, and I fucking bought it. The tape sounds pretty good. There's actually a comment on the Discogs page that some guy said it sounds like shit, which it doesn't. It sounds perfectly fine. I mean, it's a tape, so what do you expect? But, yeah. Very cool, though. There was a few copies that had popped up, or that were on there. I think they were from, like, Polish sellers or whatever. I got mine from a U.S. seller when it popped up. But, I mean, honestly, this tape is not that expensive if you really wanted it. So, yeah, that's Elderwind, The Magic of Nature. They do still have vinyl available, which the link for that I posted in my last collection update. So, I would say just go back to that if you need a link for it. Okay, next, this is the CD. This is Nargoth. Gulipte des Regens. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't speak German. But yeah, it actually translates to beloved of the rain, or something like that. It's something like that. I mean, that would make sense too, considering the album cover, because you got lightning and shit there. So, but yeah, this is a really good album. This is their 3rd full length. Can't remember if I mentioned that or not. Definitely one of my favorite Nargoth albums. Got that picture behind the CD there. I picked this up from Ominous Domain. I actually got their last copy, so I have no idea where else you could buy this in terms of distros. There's a lot of fucking pages in here, so I'm not going to show all of them, but yeah. Excellent album. I'd say this is probably, their best, right next to the debut. Definitely. Yeah. So that's Nargoth with Beloved of the Rain. Like I said, I'm just using the translation to English to make it easier for myself. Alright, let's go to the records now, to a band that I will be seeing next month when I go to Finland. and probably one of the most overrated underrated black metal bands. This is Cult of Fire with their debut album, Triumvirate. I don't know how to pronounce that. So yeah, these guys play kind of epic black metal, kind of like Macabre Omen, except it doesn't really sound like Macabre Omen, but it's still in that style. These guys are also from the Czech Republic. Got a gatefold here, released through Iron Bonehead. This is the repress. And this album is fucking cheap, man. I got this off Discogs. You can get this album for a really good price. So if you haven't heard it and you go listen to it and you like it, definitely go buy a copy because it's fucking cheap, man. Just black vinyl. Labels are really simple. Also comes with a poster. Very nice. But yeah, dude, this band is just so fucking good. I don't understand why more people don't talk about this band. And like I said, both they only have 2 full lengths, and both of them are super fucking cheap on Discogs. So chances are I'll probably be picking up the second full length here at some point. This is definitely my favorite though out of the 2 because they only have 2 full lengths. They just recently released a live album, which I haven't checked out, but mainly just because I don't, fucking jump, when a fucking band releases a live album, but yeah. But yes, guys, go do yourself a favor and go check out Cult of Fire if you haven't. I'm super excited to see these guys next month. They're such a great band, and I really wish more people would talk about them. I'll leave a link in the description as well, so you can go check it out if you haven't. Alright, so the next 3 are actually by the same band, which I hate showing multiple records by the same band in one video, but I'm going to anyways. This is Drutk with The Swan Road. This is their 3rd album from 2005, I think. Could be wrong, but reissue through a Season of Mist or Season of Mist Underground Activists. I don't know what the hell the difference is, but yeah. Really good album. I've said before, Drutk is really one of those bands, in my opinion, that can just do no wrong. All their albums are phenomenal. The new album is great. It's just black vinyl, and then the labels are pretty simple there. No insert or anything. I kind of a while back when I showed a couple of other ones, I kind of had a bone to pick with that, mainly just because Season of Mist being such a big label, and then they don't really do anything special with these reissues. They didn't include like an insert or anything, or but it is what it is. I guess the music is what matters, but I don't know. But yeah, as far as the album goes, I mean, Drutk, they're pretty they're really consistent, and that's probably one of the reasons why I love them so much, is that they're really consistent with each album. They kind of switch it up a bit every once in a while. Like this album, for example, they kind of do like a little folky kind of song. It's the very last track on the album, and sometimes they'll kind of lean towards the depressive black metal side, and then obviously sometimes they'll just be a straight up fucking pagan black metal with your typical atmospheric shit. So, but overall, very consistent band. Can't say enough good things about these guys. That's Drutk with The Swan Road. This actually isn't one of my favorite albums by them, but like I said, all their albums are great, so that's not really saying much. Next up, we have... Fuck, which one was this? Yeah. because it has the album title and I guess Ukrainian or something on the front, but then it has the English title on the spine. This is Estrangement. So yeah, we're jumping a few albums ahead. Again, another fantastic album. This is one of the examples I was talking about when I said sometimes they kind of lean towards the depressive black metal side. There's definitely a lot of elements to that on this album. But like I said, they do that, but then they still keep their sound, you know, like they don't completely change, you know, from their, you know, pagan black metal style. And again, it's just black vinyl. Labels are kind of neat, though. Oh, by the way, I got all these from Ominous Domain, just in case any of you are wondering. Yeah, this is a really good album, though. This is definitely one of my favorites for sure. That's Droot with Estrangement. And I'm going to show one more here. This is also one of my favorites. This album is fucking incredible. This is Microcosms, which the original. These are not the original album covers, by the way. They went with different album covers, but this one is really fucking nice. Out of all the ones that I've seen, this is definitely the best one, in terms of the new artwork. Very nice. And again, just black vinyl labels. So yeah, the sound on this album, because as they kind of progressed, they definitely kind of went more like clean, I guess, in terms of the production. I really don't know how else to describe it, but for those of you that are really familiar with their discography, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this album is just incredible. So yeah, that is Droot with Microcosmos. Alright, last and certainly not least. So this is considered a 2017 release, but I didn't really see anybody talking about this album until like this year. So I'm kind of confused on that, but I don't know. I guess it is what it is. Get these out of here. But anyways, this is Varga Wroth with Netherstorm. So yeah, man, fucking pre-ordered this shit back in fucking like January, I think, or early February. Just finally got it yesterday, so thank God for that. This album is fucking amazing. So yeah, this is symphonic black metal from Finland. This is also the guy from Droughton Forest. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Very, very good stuff. Now, I know a lot of people, I've said this before, a lot of people, when you say that something is symphonic black metal, they, kind of just automatically assume that it's going to be terrible. This is definitely not the case. This is symphonic black metal done right. And to be honest, after giving it another listen, I honestly don't even know if I would even call this symphonic black metal. But it is what it is. But yeah, really love the album artwork though. They did a really good job with that. Released through Werewolf Records. And so this is the second press. The first press came on black vinyl, and they said they weren't going to be doing any more presses on black vinyl. They said from now on, all the presses are going to be on this purple vinyl. So, at least that's what I read. Which I would prefer to have this anyways over the black vinyl, just because it looks nicer. And I love that color, so. So it also came with a 7-inch with 2 songs, which are both also very good songs, but not as good as any of the other tracks on the album. So I'm not really sure if these 2 tracks were leftovers, or if these were tracks that were written after the fact. I'm not entirely sure about that, but it is what it is. Whatever. But yeah, guys, this is an album you need to familiarize yourself with if you have not. This is a fantastic album. Like I said, it's weird because nobody was talking about this album last year, so I really don't, understand how this kind of just went under the radar, because it wasn't even uploaded on YouTube before the end of the year. So I don't know, but then again, I'm also pulling that information from the Metal Archives, and that's never a good idea, so. But, well, it is what it is. If I did an end of the year list for 2018, though, I would throw this on there just because. But yeah, like I said, amazing album. Varga Wroth, Netherstorm. Definitely go give this a listen if you haven't. I'm pretty sure the vinyl is all sold out, but the CDs are available in fucking digipacks. So, yeah. Alright, guys, yeah, so that's it for this update. Thanks for watching. It'll probably be a while until the next update, so I'll probably do something else, most likely, to kind of make up for that. So, yeah. Again, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.